He is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding in, Brett Gardner. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And there's ball 1. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lazaro looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. To his right, Guzman. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington. Now 1-0 Yanks. At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. Elvis Andrus waits on deck. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out. Digging in, Elvis Andrus looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Ball 1. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Andrews leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on. And the inning is over. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now here it comes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Bouncer to the left side. Profar is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Up next for the Rangers, Jurickson Profar. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jurickson Profar.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's a strike. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. So striding forward now, Ronald Guzman.
Number 67.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Takes some swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Shin-Soo Choo becomes out number 2 this inning. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
One and two, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Sharp ground ball to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Here's a
Number 1, Elvis Andrews.
looking to minimize the damage here. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
3-0 now. Nomar Mazara would be next. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score, and it's a 4-1 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI.
Belted high in the air out to left. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers. Leading off the inning, Luke Voigt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Chu. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jurickson Profar. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Here now the 2-2. Popped high in the air. Torres is there. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Joey Gallo. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Lays off 1-0. Nope. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to him now. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked on the ground down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge. And they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now back.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
The last at bat, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gallo has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Miguel Andujar now. No balls and 1 strike. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hicks running from first. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. Into center field, line drive base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. High in the air out to center field. Gallo is there. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rangers lead this one 4-3. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gardner on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and we're taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Here's Rougned Odor now. Line toward right center. Hicks arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
So coming to the plate, Elvis Andrus. It was a walk in his last trip. In there for strike 1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch. Works the count back to neutral and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on. Leading off the inning, Luke Voigt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. One that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Too low, 1-0. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-0 to him now. And look out. That might have got him right in the chest. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And he looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And that misses 1-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Count even at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Chopped weakly to the left. Andres charging in on it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yanks. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Torres picks it up, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adrian.
Striding forward now is the DH, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive.
Jurickson Profar.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout into the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Hit down the third baseline. And there's out number 2. Here's Joey Gallo now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A ball and a strike now. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Beltre stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Texas, and it remains a 4-3 game. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Bartolo Colon takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's Didi Gregorius, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Big 1-2, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
turned on down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Gallo going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap around second. He's on his way to third, and he is in there.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Hicks becomes the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. On to the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now 6-4. In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. 3 runs already home here. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Luke Voigt. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Low for ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1. Score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Gleyber Torres goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Andrus will play this one at short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gallo going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it? Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adrian Beltre. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Here's Jurickson Profar, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 6-4. Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ballgame as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Didi Gregorius. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Hit out towards second. Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Line to the right side. Mazzara will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit sharply, but fouled down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here comes another 0-2. And that one just missed outside. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to 1-1 to Chirinos. The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Ripped down the first base line. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. Now the 2-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Ready to take his hacks again, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and it's now 7-4. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
No outs, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Luke Voigt is on deck. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Missed with a slider. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter,
Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Neil Walker will come on now as the pinch hitter. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Down the first baseline. Guzman scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rangers 4. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here it comes now to Andrus. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Voigt comes up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a David Robertson takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Robertson is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-4 the final finish today. So the Bronx Bombers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chad Green earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors, they left 12 men on base. Time for the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.